Hey everyone, and welcome to the first ever collaborator Instagram Live Musician Spotlight. For those of you who don't know, my name is Seth Kitchen and I run daily operations here in Springfield, Missouri. We run a GPS-based music application where we work hard to get musicians like yourselves exposure, revenue, and collaborators for all of your music. One of the ways we can do that is through this Instagram's Musician Spotlight. Another way is we'll post when a new music video or a new album has some new music coming out, and I will post that as a picture on our Instagram feed. So if you're interested in telling your own story through our company or through our Instagram page, go ahead and shoot us a direct message on Instagram, and we'll reply back and try and schedule you in as soon as possible. But first up tonight, we have Matthew from Townsend, or more generally Baltimore, Maryland. And we first heard his music through SoundCloud, and his last EP was called Look Closer, and it's got some dark ambient dubstep on it that really caught our attention, and we want to hear more about. So let's get him on the call real quick, and let's see if he got that. Awesome. I think we got him in here now.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not much. It was a little bit laggy at first, but I don't know. I think it's working good now. So.
Okay, great. So can you clear up for us right off the bat the pronunciation? Is it Distonix?
Yes. I've had a lot of people say like Distonix. It is Distonix. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Glad we got. So how'd you come up with that? What's the reasoning behind that?
Literally no reasoning. The reasoning because I knew I needed to make something that was better. My name before, I can't even remember what my name was before that because it was just yeah, something like that, like the wild behind. But it was just a bunch of. One day I was sitting in class in like psychology junior year, and my friend was like, "Hey, what about like?" 'Cause we were mixing up psych terms, and somehow we just came up with Distonix, and I was like, "Oh wait, I really like that." So. It's stuck as Distonix for the past like 6 years or so.
I think it's cool. It's like super unique, and I like it. It's awesome. So can we start off with how you got into the music scene? Is Baltimore, is that a happening spot for music, or what got you into it?
Yeah, well, Baltimore is definitely a hopping spot for it. I don't know if you know Moonrise Festival. It's like a big like EDM festival they have every year in like August time frame, put on by Steve's Promo, which I used to work for a while ago. But yeah, Baltimore is huge in the bass scene, and even like even up north in Philly. My dad just texted me. But yeah, getting through the whole how I got started. Early on, I've always liked music. My dad would play the Beatles like in the car for me. Me and my brother would listen to AC/DC, stuff like that. It's like rock influences. And then I played piano for a couple of years, and let's see, I think it was around the same time that I started playing clarinet in like elementary school to have you start playing like concert band stuff. And then I played clarinet for 9 years until like up until like high school, until one of my friends,
I haven't heard any clarinet in your music, so that's interesting.
Yeah, like it was all like clarinet, and even like. It was fun, like, because I got good enough where I could improv, like, and just do cool stuff on the clarinet. But one day, sophomore year, my friend was like, also, if this is going, like, live, like, people can see it afterwards, check out Forge Music. Spencer Wilson, he's the one who showed me. He is a god at sound design. So, yeah, because we were just sitting in bio class one day. He's like, hey, look at this song I made. And I was like, you made this? I was like, yeah. So he's like, yeah, check out. He sent me a copy of FL Studio, and that's ever since then. Yeah, that was when I was 15. I'm 22 now, so yeah, I've been making music, DJing for about 7 years.
Sure. So who would you say are your music inspirations? Who do you look towards? When you're thinking of something.
Yeah, that's when I was thinking of. There's so many. I think my music style definitely changed a bit. I mean, definitely like with the weird, dark, like mid-tempo vibe, Rez, but also my friend Kyle, who goes by KO, Kayyoh, do some stuff with LF Green, who I went to high school with. but he's played at like Nocturnal Wonderland, like huge festivals. So I'm like, if he can do it, like I can do it. So I started learning like all these like sound design techniques and whatnot. But yeah, I'd say after Porter Robinson put out Worlds, definitely Porter Robinson, G Jones. I'd say Bass Nectar because he's all around. But so yeah, that Rez. I don't know, I'm all over the place. But yeah, I've done a lot of like melodic stuff as well, like with the deep, dark type stuff. Yeah, the melodic stuff, all that comes from like Porter. Let's see. I don't know.
So walk us through kind of what your music setup looks like. So what kind of tools do you use? What kind of instruments? All that sort of thing.
So actually, here I saw you talking about a look closer. I can do a little. Oh, it's not even that. Here, bro, turn like the. This is my fiance actually. But yeah, and then turn the backlight on. Yeah. So right now I have just like the 49 key. I have the M Audio, Oxygen 49, and then I have like another little MIDI keyboard up here. And so this is like it's very cheap interface. Probably get a new one soon. I got two of the Sterling MX8s, like the 8-inch studio monitors. Then I have a Behringer C1 mic with the boom stand and all that. And yeah, my laptop's underneath here on the top of the stand where I have my monitor, like my webcam and everything. So really pretty basic setup. But I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. See. Oh yeah, also, so this was what I was pulling up earlier. This is what I'm playing. Little like White Claw event. That's going to be on November 30th. If anyone's going to be in Baltimore. But I have a lot of stuff on.
Your SoundCloud's dark too. Is that like an artist thing, or mine's like white in the background? How'd you do that?
So literally, I found this out a few days ago, or maybe it was like last week. My friend Girth, also check him out, dope artist, GURF. He was the one who showed me it. I think it's somewhere under settings, but there's the dark theme for SoundCloud, and I thought it was really cool, so I just switched over to it. But yeah, I'm gonna be using the same cover. Like, I want to have the text and everything, change it around, but this is gonna be like an LP that I'm putting out. That's gonna be 13 tracks long. You see, like, a lot of them are private, but some of them have already been released. But yeah, I know, like, later, like, we're probably gonna go through some project files, like, show you the process, like how I make all the sounds and whatnot. Because a lot
right.
of people,
So some of those are off your Look Closer EP, or they're from a different one.
Yeah, some of them are from Look Closer. Some of them are just like random singles that I put out that I thought would fit well with the vibe. One of them was Run, which was a Halloween release that I put out last year that was one of the most successful ones that I put out. It was like more dubstep. But the one I'm putting out, I'm going to put out another one this year, which is very much more wookish, just like wubby, not like dubstep in your face like the one I put out last year. It's very more, just mellow, just whoa.
Well, some of the best things that I think that I listen to that I like from your stuff is like you'll take like movie or TV like tracks, like audio, like speech from Avatar or Harry Potter, like Ghost Note I think had Harry Potter, and something off Terrestrial Expanse had the Avatar stuff going on there. So I was just thinking, how do you come up with it? You're just listening to some TV show sometime, like, hey, I want to put some music over that, and then walk us through kind of the process of how you then would integrate that.
Yeah, a lot of the times it's literally just what I'm thinking. Or I'm not thinking. I'm just like watching something, and I'm like, this would be pretty cool. Or other times it could just be like the instrumental, and I'm like, it needs something else, and I might go to like, oh, what might fit well with this? And if I want to think of like a sample, like of a TV show or a movie or something like that, then then I'll definitely incorporate it. But I have was gonna have one here that I deleted a while ago because it's kind of ass, but. I made this is my first rhythm track that I put out 4 years ago. That I actually included SpongeBob in.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I want to remake it. I don't have the project file anymore, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, I've definitely wanted. Oh, also, no, I do. Oh yeah, yeah. So there's another one that I had, a Super Mega Seeds, that I did like a Rick and Morty thing, and then I included like Getter saying like "Saw Dude" in it. Yeah, so I had like a Saw Dude track and all that. I don't know why it's not letting me find it. Or oh wait, I can go to. I think I just click on it because it's not on. It's on the Artist Union. Oh well, it's not letting me. Let me see if I can find the tide underneath the. So here you can actually see how many different project files I have. Um. Do I have the tide? I don't know. I don't
It's
think I
amazing
do.
how many tracks you just got there. Like you're saving it because you know you're gonna use it later, or what?
Oh no, these are all the ones that I've made.
Oh, they're already made. Okay, gotcha. You made so many. It's insane.
Yeah, I have a lot. But here, the Swamp. This one I sampled. This is the one that's coming out on Halloween. The Swamp. There you go. I sampled. God, what was it? Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. I sampled Goosebumps. That's like the beginning of it.
You get lost? Yeah. Feels like the swamp starts to grow inside your head. You get confused, turned around. Sometimes people go in and are never heard from again.
Like it's crazy stuff like that. But and the drop is very. And then the second one is more like I put it at a higher octave.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, kind of cool stuff like that. But wait, second one's
That's great, man.
yeah. I wanted. It's unfortunate though. I had that released. I was gonna have it released through a pretty big label out of London, but they said this happened to me too. That I run another label called Fractal Creatures Collective. That right now I'm waiting on the artwork as well, but we don't have enough artists to really release enough or enough songs to release it as a compilation.
How many people in your collective?
Right now, like on our current roster, about 20 to 30. But no, yeah, the same thing like happened that what's happening now is they're like we don't have enough like people that submitted music for the. We're sorry, but like we're not going to be able to release our label, so I'm gonna have to self-release this. But it seemed to last year has almost like 3,000 plays now, so. Yeah.
Right.
It's pretty good, but yeah, to answer your question, yeah, really just the sampling, just like like that could go well. I was even thinking of like when Sandy was singing like her like Texas or whatever, like from SpongeBob. I was thinking of sampling that, but I haven't really gotten around to it yet. And then yeah. I did want to show one more. Oh, cool. That I'm working on that I started it, let's see, months ago. But I have not put any work into it whatsoever since then. I just don't know what to do with it because I think I'm just talking about it. It's like the Michael Jackson, like Mama Say, Mama Sa. But I mean, yeah, there are a few things. I mean, it really depends. I might put a sample for this one song that I'm working on. Like sample like from TV or like a movie or something. 'Cause I don't know what else to do with it. Yeah, other times, other than just like, oh, this could be a good idea, it's really just like if I can't think of anything else. So yeah, that's kind of how the process goes. But
So would you say that's like one of the struggles, you know, is
yeah.
just coming up with ideas, or what do you think your biggest struggles are for you?
Uh, next to that, I just had a lot open. Yeah, yeah. So that was like the whole like process.
So along with that, so you know, what are some of the goals you have for your music? Yeah, he kind of dropped for me too. Let's see if we can reconnect and get him in that way.
That was weird.
It's
That was
funny, you
weird.
just like dropped out
That
like
was
mid sentence for me, but then
like then it showed like three little things, and I was like, "What in the world is going on?" It's weird. Like I'm on my Wi-Fi and like cellular right now, so I'm not sure. I don't know.
it's all good. It's
I mean,
probably either me or something too, if something in between us.
yeah, it's probably that. Let me see.
But
Where was there?
so you know, just start over with, you know, what goals you're looking for. So you talk through some of your struggles, but what about the goals?
Oh, so you never caught any of that?
No.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, the main struggles, yeah, just learning chord progressions and all that. And just like different like chord song structure. I mean, I've gotten better with song structure, but definitely one of the goals is learning more like just sound theory, or what is it, music theory, and just like play everything on my keyboard, because right now I have this keyboard literally just to men's good.
Right.
I don't have a beat pad and stuff, but yeah, definitely one of my struggles is, oh yeah, no, that's one thing to cut out too. Like I had just moved into my new place and all this and civils and moving in and unpacking all that. So soon enough it'll be good. But I was saying that I have moved in, and it's only been like 2 weeks since I've been in this new place. I have made one song that I want to get into real quick. That a little trick if anyone uses. I'm sure you can apply it to Ableton, but in FL Studio, an envelope. So this basically allows. Where is it? Yeah, so that sound I made myself, Serum, I can go into that in a sec, but without it, it just sounds like. But when I have the panning, it won't sound like too different because the speakers aren't that far apart, but it'll come out of like each side. Like,
Oh, you get it when you move the phone back? Yeah, you could actually kind of hear the difference.
yeah, here, so. And then that's with it. That's without it.
Yeah.
So panning's definitely like a huge thing that I've gotten into, and that's like really easy. All you do, yeah. So you right click on that, and instead of usually it's defaulted as single curve, you want to go to pulse. Click on pulse, and then you can literally. I don't want to mess it up too much, but. Here, or I can just do this. Like you can adjust like how like the frequency of how much you want it to be panning.
Wow, that's great.
Control Z. There we go. So now it's back to normal. So that's that. And then is this? Oh, that's just the sub. Oops, I gotta switch my audio settings. Wait, it's on FL Studio. Maybe I gotta switch my sound card. Yeah, I gotta switch my sound card. There we go. Oops. Now it should sound better. All right, so that's the sub. Jeez. And then here's the main bass in Serum that I made. That's kind of wild. Yeah, so I'll show it all together in one sec, actually. There. And I got like a little riser right here. Let's do it all together.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Here's all of them. Yeah, I got that.
I love the laugh in there.
Yeah, that's all I got so far. Yeah. She loves.
That's fine.
She absolutely loves it. Yeah. Yeah. But I should pull up Serum. There's not much that I can really say about it in terms of like how, or it just takes like time and practice, especially with Serum. I used to use Massive a lot. If anyone's familiar, like Native Instruments, their little plugin. But I feel like Serum is basically just like Massive 2.0. I had everything that could have been improved with Massive and put it into this program.
So would you say that someone starting out should start out with
find
Massive,
the
or they're just
serial
good using FL
key
Studio?
for it because it keeps messing. And Serum, these are all programs that you open up inside of FL Studio.
Oh, I
like
see.
as you can see, like this is and here's Serum. There you go. And then yeah, you can just wait. Do I have this? Oh, it's oops. Sorry, this is because I have Tractor open. I was working on my I think I might have to restart it then, but yeah. I was working, so this is what I use to DJ with. Like, 'cause I have all of it laid out, like play, pause, cue. These are all my faders and stuff. These are my effects. Like, I'll show you. So yeah, stuff like that.
That's
But that's what I
like
used.
interactive
So
like that.
yeah, so that's what I used to DJ, and I mini mapped that myself. If also yeah, I put that in. I did a podcast before. If anyone wants that mapping, if they have the same keyboard that I do, because I spent a lot of time with that mapping, hit me up. I'll send it to you. But yeah, I was trying to. Oh no, I'm gonna have to reset it. Yep. So we go to options, audio settings, MIDI, oxygen 40, fail, enable, because it won't work with two programs at once, and that's kind of annoying, but which I should have just used in the first place. There you go. There you go. I have like 8 different ones, but so yeah, now, well, because I haven't turned it on yet, but this will work.
So each of those keyboards only takes up one USB slot?
Well, no, yeah, each one takes up one, but is this? Oh, it's because I have it on a high octave. That's why. Not a lower octave. So that's nope, lower. I don't even remember. Oh, it's because it's a chord, so it might sound weird. So this is what it sounds like all together. Like, 'cause this is a bunch of different. It's A. And that's really like, because I don't know what I was saying earlier, one of my challenges, I don't know a whole lot about like sound, like theory, like chord progressions, all that. I just know what sounds good. I bought, I think it was a couple Christmases ago, Dead Mouse put out like a masterclass, and I'd been listening to that, and how he does the same thing. Like, he doesn't know like sound theory at all. He just like messes around until he finds stuff that he knows. So I have these two. Let's play. And then yeah, that basically works by. I have. Where's my filter envelope? There it is. So everything's working right now off of a filter. So if I were to turn these off, it would just sound like. When you turn them on, these are affecting like.
Wow.
Because this one is like, so like this is your first oscillator, this is your second oscillator, so it's like oscillator A, oscillator B, and then goes from like, yeah, if I just wanted to turn one off, it would sound way different than if I just did that and turned off B. But then when I turn them both on, which is kind of what I like, because it also provides like a little bit of side chaining action. So yeah, and then it provides a lot easier, because what I use right now for side chaining, where is it? Where's my kick? I think, yeah, that's my kick. And then I have it side chaining to this. I just use Fruity Limiter. It's literally the easiest way to do it. So usually like when it starts up, you would go into here under limit, but you want to go to comp for compressor, and then you want to, God, I have to go through all this. You would take the kick, and then you would right click, and then I could just do this, like, and then see it says side chain to this track. So you would click side chain to this track, and it would cause these little like loop thingies that are connecting to it. So you would go to that, go to Fruity Limiter, side chain, and then just click kick. And then when you're playing it, it'll start as like a normal threshold. Oop, there you go, need to bring it down. So it'll start as a normal threshold. What I do, and what I've heard on a lot of YouTube videos and from friends, best practice is to keep it at -24. And then from there, you just adjust the ratio, because right now, all that white is just the synth coming through, but you'll see like the purple when I adjust the ratio. I think I had the ratio at like 3 or something, or yeah, I think I had the ratio at 3. But all the purple that you'll see now, since the ratio is down, is all of it being compressed, like ducked out, so that the kick and the snare can come through more. So it's a ducking. But yeah, I've
That
only
sounds a lot
worked
better.
like a few hours on this one day. Yeah, that's the one thing that I feel like, as a whole, like this is a good like clip sample, but I do need to work. I know this just sticks out too much, like the, and then I have, and that's not even some of them. Yeah,
Where'd you pull that laugh from?
Yeah, because I was gonna say some of them that are just really, or from like watching SpongeBob or like an episode of something. I'll have to go on YouTube, just rip it, do whatever I can, and do some post processing to make it. But this, let me see. I just found this in a sample pack. Yeah, so I literally found this in a Sullivan King pack.
I think we lost you again. At least me.
There we go. Now, or can you?
You're
Can you hear
back.
me, or? Oh, there. Yeah, it was being a bit difficult for a little while. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
So you said you got that from which sound
Yeah,
pack?
that one I just pulled from a sample pack. That was from Splice. So, oh yeah, for sample packs, Sullivan. So here, like, I use a lot of Splice, and then I go up, like all the Chris Caden. I use a lot of Cymatics. But this one came from Splice Sounds, Sullivan King. There we go.
Are you big on Splice? Do you do a lot of Splice competitions?
No. It's funny. After this interview, I'm doing a little beat competition with my homies at Partica.
Nice.
But which one was it? Wait, what? SLFX? Huh. So it wasn't Sullivan King. I'm not sure. But again, like I have the clap, like that's from the Sultan pack, which I have like right up here. Sultan. Yeah, so Sultan sound pack, Sultan. The volume 2 has a lot, like the first one was okay, it just had a lot of weird tribal, the Middle Eastern type samples in it. But this one is a lot. So I can even find, like, go to drums, drum shots, claps, clap. Which one was this? Clap 7. Organic. Yeah, so just, or this may have been from the first sample pack. I don't know. But yeah, I have different sample packs. That I suggest for anyone starting out, just to get their foot in the door. If there's one that really sticks out, I'm sure this one is free. It's the Ricky Remedy, the Remedy kit that has like a bunch of samples, and but like that's the second one. But if you have money for it, is all I'm saying. This is definitely I think this is signed well, the Savage Drums Gold Edition. Like this literally has, I think, 2 or 3 gigabytes of just straight samples, but it's pretty expensive. But yeah, if anyone has the means for that, then definitely I'd say get that one, because I mean, literally, I've used like the uplifters, downlifters, the white noise. Like, I'll come back because I mean they're just so right, they're exactly the sounds that I need. So
what did you use
yeah,
when you
I've
first
used
started
that
out though? So like before you were
one a
able to
lot.
pay for all that.
Um,
Just a little bit.
there you go. I don't know why that keeps happening, but the
good.
first one that I used was, let's see, yeah, Citrus. Yeah, one of the main ones, because this comes with FL. Like when you buy FL Studio, there are a lot of like VSTs like that already come with it. So this was one of the ones I was using when I didn't have any money, like nothing to pay. See, like it has a lot of presets. Like say you want a bell sound, a drum. Let's see, like ballerina. It'll be like, oop, that's very soft. Turn off the volume a little bit. Jeez. Oops. But yeah, just I would use Citrus. Another big one. This you would actually have to buy the full, because FL Studio has like 3 different versions. But I bought the most expensive one, and you can only, because some are more advanced than others. If you buy like the full FL Studio edition, I think it's like 300. You can get Harmor. Let me, because this is big. I need to go to detach. Or it already is detached. The problem, you can't even fit it all because, yeah, it's like just a huge plugin. So it's using Harmor a lot. This has a lot of crazy presets too, like let's see, Space Pluck. Or let me try to find something more just like insane. Bass one, the dubsteppy. Yeah, they got like a lot of weird presets in there. Yeah, those. Oh, also, if anyone wasn't sure, one of the songs that I made, I did a flip of Future, Covered in Money, one of his songs. The bass that I used on that it's got a lot of frequency modulation, and how you can do that, you can right click, just create automation clip. I can even just like start here, like to draw in like maybe an E or lower. Yeah, do like a bass note. No, that's fine. I'll do like that, draw it up, do like another E. But then you can, let's see, go to create automation clip for the volume. Oh wait, I need to turn the rest of these off. Where's the volume? There you go. Turn that down, so it should still sounds fine. There's just like an example, but here, so pattern 1, throw pattern 1 in there, and you can just, and it'll go all the way down. Just, oops, shit, that was. Yeah, so a lot of weird stuff like that, and you can even make, or what I was saying earlier with the pulse. I'm not even sure what this will sound, but oops, way too much. There you go. Okay, so it sounds crazy phone dialing, but
Right.
Yeah. So I think those were really the only ones I was using, other than sample packs.
How'd you find those? Did you just Google those right off the bat,
Before
or
I
what?
had money to like buy all this stuff.
Did you just like Google those, or how'd you find them?
Well, yeah. Again, that was the thing that I was saying earlier. Like, don't pay for like production stuff, because I know Icon Collective. If you go out in like LA. It's like a 6-month program for like 20,000.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. It's really just like Googling or just like learning different stuff through friends. So yeah. But I think that one in particular, I was just messing around. Like a lot of it is also experimentation. Like, because if you're passionate, like if there's something you want to do, then there shouldn't be anything stopping you from wanting, like, and really like your drive to want to.
Right. You got something else you want to show? Because we should have some time. It's-
You know, because I've used Insta Live before. I've got a
But yeah,
real
I
problem
was
with
just asking
that.
you got.
This keeps happening.
It's all good, man. But yeah, if you have anything else you want to show or you want to say, we got time.
Instagram, get your shit together. Yeah.
I agree.
Well, yeah, we gotta show like some. Oh, how about that? Yeah. I am actually working on a Madeon remix that I'm probably gonna put out relatively soon. I don't know if anyone's heard the original song, Madeon, All My Friends. I guess EDM slash like pop tunes of 2019. May as well remix it, get a lot of attention. Oops, one sec. So I'm gonna in as well before we go.
It's all good.
Where is, because I have this on. It was off. But there you go. Nope, wrong one. Mixer. I also do a little bit of visual effects. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
That's
So,
cool.
oops. Yeah, so I have this to the beat of the song. Like I made this, and this is all within FL Studio as well. It's called Z Game Visual Editor. Like, let's see, fog machine, is that even on? Yeah, you can tell like a little bit. So I can turn that on and off. Let's see, image warp. Yeah. So you can do a bunch of different crazy stuff with it. You can affect like parameters. Let's see. And then, yeah, I just threw like my logo on there. And then you can adjust like the size of it.
Ant-Man
So
saying
it'll be
something
like
about
small.
FL Gang. You know FL Gang?
Uh, I don't think I've heard of it. Is it like a Facebook group or?
It looks it's like FL Studio. It must be something related to that. You think? Or no? Yeah, maybe it's a Facebook group. You're right.
Yeah. I think it's something like that. But so yeah, that was like the visualizer that I have for this, and I have a few on YouTube. But yeah, so this is almost.
I think he's just saying he uses
so this
FL
is pretty
too.
big.
So.
Okay, yeah. So this is really long. This is like almost completed project file, so that's why it's like so
Right.
big. But yeah, there you go. So here, that's really loud. It's also gonna buffer a bit. I just want to close out of a few things first because this does use up a lot of
Yeah, how many
CPU.
stems do you have going there? That's crazy.
25 currently, but there's a lot of post-processing. Like I'm using Glitch in this, which uses up, and I'm using like Fab Filter, which uses up a lot of CPU. And you can see like the CPU wire, like the bar is going haywire, but this should be better.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I got, let me see, wait, I got this. Like, there's yeah. So this is all just kind of the build up, and then the drop comes in a second, and then I have like a second drop after it. It's kind of long, but this will be the last thing. So.
How does that work? The original artist sent you like all of his stems, and you just start adding stuff on top of it, or what?
I'm sorry?
So how'd that work? The original artist sent you all their stems, and then you're just adding stuff on top of it, or what?
Oh no. Madion actually released the vocal, so just this, like everything else I made, but I put some post processing on it, but like so that's what the original vocal sounds like. Like he made that available for free download, just the acapella. So that's how it sounds normally. And then here's all the effects one by one. And then here the first drop part, and then I'll get to the second drop part, and then I think after that, like, we should be good. So. And then there's a second drop here. And I got all the patterns here. And before the next part, I did want to mention that's something else that I use. If anyone wants good vocal chops, or how there are vocal chops already, I don't like people that use presets or loops. It's just not me. I like being creative. But so this I made in SliceX or SliceX. I don't like how it's pronounced, but this thing where I just want to make sure that it's all. Yep.
That's
like
sweet.
that, yeah. Just like cut. So I like cut all that. And then just made it into this weird type of, let me extend it a little bit more. There you go. Like a weird kind of second, like, drop breakdown until the next drop. But that uses, like, as the lead. Yeah. She's a headbanger. I got that. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, dude. That's
There
freaking awesome.
So that one's pretty close to being done. Want to put it out. Oh wow, I keep forgetting Halloween's in like 2 days, so I'll probably put it out in like the next week or two. But I already
Yeah.
have a song coming out on Halloween, so
Well, you said you have that whole album too, soon,
I'm
right?
out. I want to. That's the other. So all right, yeah. So yeah, it's been about like an hour, but I think I learned from Simon.